everybody, Matt Brown here, and we're going to look at Stumbleine in this one. So this is tuned down a half step. We're in the key of G. Let's get after these chords. So the first chord we have is a G major 7 with F sharp in the bass. That's on your inner 4 strings. 9, open, open, 7 as far as the frets are concerned. Chord 2 is a G5, so what we're doing is moving just both those fingers up a fret and keeping the open strings open. So this is played with hybrid picking. At first you're going to do a pluck on 5 and 2 together, and then you're going to play 4, 3, 5 as far as the strings numbers go. Alright, beat 2 is all played with the pick. We're going to do, and these are just the string numbers, 2, 3, 4, 3. Alright, this is where we shift the fingers up. So we're going to do 5 and 2 together, and then 4, 3, 5. And then the last beat, beat 4, we have this. So that's hybrid on the beginning of it, then beat 4, or sorry, playing the 4th string. Then we're going to pick the first finger up, play the open 2nd and 3rd strings, and play the open 4th string. Okay, the next part that we have is, so we're playing a B minor chord here, and this is just fretted just like a power chord. So we've got 7, 9, and open for the low 3 strings. So the arpeggio pattern is 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 4, 6, 4, 6, 5, 4, 6. Then we're going to slide down to an A5 power chord, and the 4th string is open. So, and then playing a low open E at the end of the figure. So that's the whole thing. Slowly we get. Alright, let's check out the pre-chorus. Okay, so there's the pre-chorus. Just a few chords. We have a G5, so that's 3, 5 open. And then we're going to do an A7. This is played 5, 7, 4th string's not played, open 3rd string. Then we have a C, I'm going to call it a C sus2. We've got 8, 10 open. And then we're going to go back to the G5, so nothing new there. Then we're going to have an A with the 4th added, so that's 5, 7 open. And then our B minor chord that we had from the verse, 7, 9 open. So I'm just going to play this real slowly now. Alright, then you're back to the first riff. Alright, so one more riff to talk about, and that's the chorus. That sounds like this. So that's it. The first chord is a D sus, so that's 10, 12, no 4th string, open 3rd string. Then we're going to do that A with the 4th added here, that's 5, 7 open. To the G5, 3, 5 open. That measure repeats. The next measure we're going to go up to a C sus2, so that's 8, 10 open, open. To a G5. Same chord we had before. Then basically the first measure that we had repeats twice. And then we're going to go up to a C chord with the 2 and the major 7 added. So it's like a C major 9 without the 3rd. So that's 8, 10, open, open, open. And then G5, it's a B minor, same B minor from the verse. So real slowly on this. Alright, so that's the whole thing. What you want to be aware of is the open 6-string notes that get used in between chords, like there, there. So it just happens in that measures figure. Okay, so at this point in the song, what we're going to do is another verse and another pre-chorus. This time, though, the measure where we do the A sus chord to the B minor chord at the very end is different. We're just going to do the A sus chord for 2 beats, and that's it. So it's a bar of 2/4 that happens like this. It's the arpeggio that he plays slowly. Alright, okay, so after that we're going to go back to the chorus part, and then midway through the chorus we have a coda that we're going to jump to at the end. The coda happens, instead of doing the C chord like we normally did, we're going to do the measure before it and then jump to the C chord, and the C chord starts the coda. So we're going to have this. Okay, so that we're going to do the C sus2. He's just arpeggiating that ad lib for 2 beats to the G5. Then what he does is the B minor, but he's adding the G string in, so this sounds like this. And then going to the A sus chord on beat 4 and arpeggiating that one. The last 16th note of the measure is the open E. Alright, so then you're going to go back to the main riff, that part. The second measure of the riff is a little bit different. We're going to do a little retardando to end it, so. Is how it ends. So, beat 1 is the same. Then we're going to do this. So that's beat 2. Beat 3 is where the retardando starts. So just arpeggiating that B minor. And then the last thing we do is, so strumming the low power chord, then the open 3rd and open 2nd string. And all of that just hangs out and concludes the song. So that does it for Stumbleine. If you'd like the tabs, just shoot me an email. You guys know the drill. So please subscribe, and I've got, 23 or so more songs to go from this album. So please stick around, I've got plenty more coming.